Hello and welcome!
Hello! I can't say good morning because it's not morning, it's afternoon.
Welcome to Cullen Bay. Welcome to Cullen. Got to look out for something today, Mazzy.
What?
It's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Doesn't normally come out through the day, but it is the Cullen Skink.
What is it?
Oh, it's this animal. Very elusive, but we have to keep his eyes open for a Cullen Skink.
Is it really an animal?
It is.
Is it?
Just notice this. There's a sign there saying no dogs. Any dog walking past here is going to be absolutely gutted because you've got the best stick in the world there and they're not allowed to get it. It's very unusual. You've got like a harbour there, a beach here which is also harbourish, and the waves crash up against that barrier. We've seen them already. So yeah, we're not sure if to expect anything from Cullen apart from the Cullen Skink. But we're just going to take a little walk around.
Hopefully get some fish and chips that you promised me the other day.
It's not open, Mazzy.
What? How do you know?
So I've already looked. Opens at 4:30.
Oh.
And if we were getting fish and chips, we'd have got them from Port Knuckle or whatever it's called, the next village. And that doesn't open till 4 either, but they're meant to be fantastic fish and chips. The thing about Cullen is it's quite hilly.
Yeah.
So it's round the corner here, just up this slight hill. We're not going down into the bottom. We might do in a little bit, but we're not at the moment. Nothing over there but a beach. Up here, see the hill? I think that's called Castle Hill. Meant to be a fantastic viewpoint from there. And you've got a beautiful, beautiful viaduct. There's like one there, and I think there's another one round the corner.
Yeah, it's real nice, isn't it?
Yeah, just up here, look.
There's one there, a bit of it there.
Yeah, let's see what the town's got to offer. We're not expecting much at all, to be honest, but thought we'd better check it out while we're here. A very colourful train. What's it called? Grandad George's train. I'm guessing Grandad George made it, or it's in memorial to someone called Grandad George. Mazzy noticed this house here. Very unusual place for the house. And as Mazzy said...
When the trains go over, all your ornaments are going to go like that off the shelves, aren't they?
Quite possibly. I don't even know if it's used as a train line anymore. I'm guessing it is. But we haven't seen any yet. It's Linda's, Mazzy.
Yeah, chip shop.
Linda's fish and chips. Just been checking out the signs. I don't know if this does open today. The one I saw opened at 4:30, I think it said. But fresh haddock at £2.50 for chips, so £8.50 for fish and chips.
And it's not far from where we are.
Yeah, but it's uphill all the way.
It's alright, but it's downhill on the way back.
So we're bang in the centre now.
Yeah. Small, the place is small, isn't
It's a very, very small place.
Yeah.
Wasn't expect. I don't know. There's like a road goes up there, down here, and then this is the main road this way. I think it's just like there and that.
Yeah.
But what a wonderful fountain! Look at this.
Oh, that's smart. Is it fountain?
That's in good nick. That looks old. But it can't be that old, Mazzy, because the entire place isn't old.
They might have moved it.
Well, funny you should say that.
What?
There is like the cross or something that did move that. So whether this is it, I don't know. That looks older than 150 years.
That sandstone was old, isn't it? This is old.
Yeah, maybe this is what they moved from the old village.
Can't get in it. What does it do?
What does it do?
Yeah.
This looks pretty, Mazzy. What does it do?
There's got something like a room inside. Oh, there's writing up there as well.
It's a fountain, I think. Lovely lady.
1872.
Well, there you go. 1872 is after this village was made. it isn't as old as we thought, it's just weathered because it is a sandstone. Now, I was told there was a lot of antique shops in Cullen.
Yes, we're at Bits and Bobs or something like that.
Bits and Bobs. We're just going to take a look in here.
Yeah.
We won't be filming, but we've seen some walking sticks and Mazzy's interested in a walking stick.
I've been looking for a proper wooden one for ages. I need one.
And my hip's gone yesterday. I've always had hip problems this last, 10 years, 5 years, and I think the cold weather's got into my hip. So we might both be walking. She might come out with a walking stick, I might come out with a crutch.
Just getting back to my hips though, a little update. I've actually called the doctors today, so it's in the progress.
Process. Very interesting shop. Very interesting. They had a film prop in there of a foot, like a blooded foot. Don't know which film it was out of. Mazzy's bought herself a new...
It's not new.
Charlie Chaplin.
It's a bit more discreet and it's a bit more sturdier. Them fold up metal ones I brought, I
That
feel
one
like
which
it's
you'd
gonna
never used once.
Yes, I have. When my legs are that bad, I can't even go out anyway. But I need this today. My legs are at me a bit today, so.
You go for it.
Fiver.
You go for it.
Yeah.
So we're right at the top now. Looking down on the high street. Really not much to this place at all. Apparently it gets quite busy in summer.
Does it?
There's a lot of like holiday places, caravans and stuff.
Yeah.
But in winter it's pretty dead.
It's alright. Depends what you're after, isn't it?
Well, anything. To be honest.
We've got a really nice antique shop coming up.
Yeah, there is a couple of antique shops.
And a truck.
I think this antique shop is in an old church.
Is it?
It looks like it is.
Ah.
Next to a police station, but we'll be passing that in a minute. Now, I don't know if this is like an antique or it's just a locals. But it's beautiful.
So good. It's been done up to look like that, hasn't it? I'm sure.
I'm sure it has. It looks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at the back of it. Really well done out. And the horns on there. Very nice.
It's so good. It's so rednecky, isn't it?
I'm guessing
You know
it's
what I
to do
mean?
with here, Mazzy, this vintage shop
Oh,
or Salvage
okay.
Yard.
Oh,
I'm guessing they own it.
Is it open?
No, this one looks like it's shut.
Oh wow! Come here.
What am I
They've got
looking
a
at?
massive hot dog in there. They've got a human-sized skeleton. Do you see the hot dog on the floor?
Why is there a hot dog on the floor?
It's huge.
I want the hot dog and I want the skeleton. I'll take anything.
Oh, they're so good.
That's pretty cool. I'm guessing it's not a real one, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What did you just spot there?
I
Can
don't
you
know,
try and
some
show
kind
them?
of robot or something.
No, this thing here on the stand.
Oh, yeah, that's what, it's like a spotlight, I want to say.
Yeah, it's like a spotlighty thing. I've got a story about them.
Really?
I read it in the paper online yesterday. A
Yeah.
little story. A woman caught her husband using one of them. He bought one.
Yeah.
And he told his wife it was in case there was a flood, he can flash to the boats to let them know that he's in the house and they're on the roof.
Yeah.
And one night, middle of the night, after midnight, she noticed he were up there and she could hear it clicking. It was doing like a Morse code on it.
Yeah.
She went outside to see what he was clicking at, and there's a woman who lives opposite, and she had one, and they're sending each other messages.
Ah.
So she learned, I don't know if it was Morse code or what, but she learned how to decipher what they were saying to each other.
Yeah.
Apparently they were saying what they'd like to do to each other
Oh,
through lights. And he got caught.
that's a strange story to read.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So it was definitely a church, and now it's Cullen Antique Centre. It looks incredible. I've never seen such a big plot as these two. That is massive. Now, it says Salvage Yard there, Mazzy.
Yeah.
It says garden and an arrow pointing that way, so we can have a look in there, hopefully. It's shut.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get into the garden, the Salvage Yard round the back.
Yeah, it's open tomorrow.
Thursday to Sundays, never mind. Oh, it'd have been lovely to have a look round that, because it looks like a very, very good antique shop.
I'm surprised these pots haven't sold yet, aren't you? They are gorgeous.
They are huge, and I love the Area 51 sign.
Yeah.
I like everything out here. It just looks.
Princess carriagelet.
Yeah. Carriage, so
Your little
make a nice
girl.
ornament in the garden. Now we did see something round here. It's actually a car park.
What? Oh yeah.
But there's something up here, and we think, what is it? Woolly.
It looks like woolly from
Our
the
woolly.
bronze. Is it the bronze?
Oh, our brunes. I don't know.
Honey, we're not gonna.
Yeah, of course we are. Let's have a quick look at this. I was just trying to read the sign down here. Our Highland Cow. And here he is, by the way. Our woolly. It's off a big bucket trail. And I'm just reading something to do with there was 200 different sculptures, our woolly sculptures, and they were. It sounds like they were auctioned off for children's hospital charities, and the Seafield Arms here, this hotel, bought this one.
It's so good, isn't it?
Oh, it's really nice, yeah.
Yeah.
A bit hidden behind that
Yeah.
tree though. Why put a tree in front of it? That's a bit odd. Very nice. Yeah, it looks a very nice hotel here, doesn't it?
I mean,
We could smell something lovely, and we're guessing it came from here
Yeah,
because
it's
nothing else is open. We're just checking out the front of it here. It's beautiful, this building. The Seafield Arms Hotel, Bar and Restaurant. So let's see what's in the restaurant, Mazzy.
it looks so good here.
Let's check this out. I'm looking for something I've heard of. Okay, an 8-ounce sirloin steak, £30. Mains. Yeah, the very posh mains. Venison Line, £30.
We had a little bit of venison the other day. It was like just a burger
Venison
thing.
burgers we got, didn't we?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, it was actually really juicy and tasty.
Yeah,
I've never had it before.
it's something I wouldn't want every day,
No.
but
no.
for something a bit different. It was like a very, I don't know how to describe it. Rich.
I suppose real venison, I mean that was only a burger, but real venison
for
I
a
think is rich, isn't it?
Yeah, for a burger, it was like, how can I explain it? You know when you bite into a burger, it's like chews, your teeth come together once you've got through the crusty bit. This, it was quite tough all the way through.
Yeah, but you had yours again 2 hours after it was cooked.
Yeah, I did.
I had
did,
mine
yeah.
when it was hot and juicy and it was
The funny
lovely.
thing is, none of them were yours, Mazzy. You
No.
took one of mine.
I did, yeah. The women's toilet.
It's not often I film women's toilets, but it says quins on there. What are quins? Must be a Scottish word for women.
I can't believe you just filmed the women's toilets.
Quins, Quines, quins. That's a nice lighthouse, is that? Yeah.
Santa's in it round the other side.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one, is that? And then you've got War Memorial. And I think that's about it, Mazzy.
There's
don't
an
think-
old schoolhouse there. Look, that's
Old schoolhouse, yeah, that'd be a nice house to live in. This looks like a little garden, Mazzy. I think we can get down here. Yes, I'm with you, Mazzy.
What? I haven't said anything.
You did, off camera.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
It is a very small place. There's
Yeah.
really not much here, but they've made a nice effort, and they've made it
Yeah.
like this, in particular, this area. Seating all around. Look, beautiful plants for the summer, and they've made this lovely mosaic, which has the viaduct on there and the harbour.
But I'm not just talking about this here. I mean, the whole town, they've made an effort. You know, it's clean, it's tidy, they've gone to the decoration. You know, it's just got character, isn't
Well,
it?
look at this for a
It's
start.
lovely.
This must be like the Christmas decoration, the main thing. I don't know what it says on the front, but it lights up. And this is the very, very centre of town, I guess. So this is where we are, Cullen. We are parked here near the pet cemetery at the moment. Cullen Bay is here. We're in the middle here somewhere. If you want to see it on a larger scale, if you imagine this is like the top of Scotland, we're in Cullen. So we have now next got to stop off at Port Nocky probably, Buckie, Lossiemouth. So walking around Cullen, there's one thing we have not seen anything of, any mention of, on any board or any shop or cafe or restaurant. Cullen Skink.
We've only looked in one menu.
Cullen Skink.
Down there.
They must sell it at this posh hotel. They must do.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it anywhere else. And for you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, we have mentioned it on a previous video. It's like a smoked haddock soup.
Fish soup.
A fish soup.
Yeah.
Which Cullen is famous for.
If I liked fish, I think it would be quite nice.
Yeah, I'm the same. It might be something I'd even like, but if it's too fishy, I might not.
Yeah, we're funny
So,
if it's too fishy, aren't we?
Not going to be trying it, but I'm sure, you know, if you like fish, you'd love Cullen soup. We've just seen some art.
It's an
Proper art.
An antique shop.
Wait till you see this, you're going to love this. I love this, and I don't like
I
cat art.
spotted it from across the road earlier.
Look at this. It's a body made out of watches.
And like a mannequin and that. It's so good. I wonder how much it is.
I don't think it'll be for sale, Mazzy. I think that is just for sure. Whoever owns this antique shop, this was their little hobby. That is fantastic. It used to be a hustling and bustling place, this, back in the 1800s.
Fishing.
1880, packing herring at Cullen. Got the herring ladies there. Got all them boats there, check them out. Thomas Telford, he was something to do with building this. I think he's famous for... what did he do?
I don't know, I'm sure we've mentioned his name
Something to do with
before.
trains or viaducts or bridges.
Viaducts, I think. Maybe,
Something
I
like
don't
that.
know.
That scare you?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it when I come around the corner.
Here comes another one. Go on, give us a right big splash. There's your Cullen Skink. Delicious fish soup of smoked haddock, potatoes, onions and milk.
It actually sounds so nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'd give it a go. I think I would. Wouldn't you?
I'd give it a go if I could pick it up, you know, like a little kiosk here for £3, and then if I don't like it I can throw it away. But I would not go into that hotel and buy it for like £25 just to give it a go. Keep seeing these. I think the joke's gone a bit too far now. It was funny the first time I saw one, maybe even a little giggle the second and third time, but I'm getting sick of seeing them now, Mazzy. They're getting a bit tacky.
I like it. If it puts a chuckle in you, it gives you a chuckle, just forget.
Right, let's see what you think. There is a boat behind me.
Yeah.
Guess how much it's for sale for?
15,000.
£15,000.
Yeah. And even then, I think I'm being generous.
£1,250.
Can we buy it?
It's alright, innit? Sold as seen. That means there's lots of holes in it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it probably doesn't work.
£1,250. Brilliant.
Oh, I didn't know they were that cheap.
You know what? I'd want that just to get it in the water, make sure it doesn't sink, and I'd just live on it. I'd treat it as like a barge to live on.
Yeah, or it'd make a really good garden ornament, wouldn't it? You know, if you painted it all up and playhouse for the kids. They'd love it.
Oh yeah. It is the next morning.
Good morning.
The morning after we had some of the best fish and chips, well, definitely the best fish and chips we've had in Scotland.
Definitely.
They were incredible.
So nice.
Remember earlier in the video we showed you, was it Linda's?
Yeah,
fish and
Linda's.
chips? Beautiful.
Yeah. The reviews on it was amazing, and I was so tempted, weren't I?
Yeah. We've got 2 fish suppers, curry sauce and peas, £20.
Yeah.
But yeah, really nice, weren't they?
Yeah, and we got all snuggly in bed and ate them in bed, didn't we?
Mazzy's started liking fish because she hasn't eaten it for years.
Well, I've never really ate it anyway, but I've never had it.
Yeah. And you like it, don't you?
Yeah, which was a conversation we had yesterday. They actually only do really haddock in Scotland, unless if you're getting a posh fish supper.
Yeah, it's mainly haddock up in the north.
Yeah.
Right, we can't leave Cullen without taking you to the centre of Cullen, the old Cullen, before it was moved down there.
Oh, is this it?
This was the village, Mazzy.
Oh, I see.
The centre of the village was here, outside these gates. This is Cullen Old Kirk.
Oh, I forgot about that.
2 interesting stories to tell you from here, so come with us. So let's start with the church itself. It is beautiful. We can't get in there, I'm pretty sure. I think they open it a couple of days a week for a few hours for people to look around. But very interesting story coming with this, Mazzy.
Yes.
William Wallace, was it? Robert the Bruce.
Robert the Bruce.
Sorry,
yeah.
Robert the Bruce. Silly me. Robert the Bruce's wife died in Cullen, or near Cullen, and her body was brought here, and it's said that all her organs were taken out and buried within this church, and her body sent to wherever to be buried properly.
Inside the church?
Inside the church.
Oh.
Robert the Bruce was so pleased with how they treated his wife.
Oh yeah, this is good.
That he agreed to give Cullen a certain amount of money every year. Now, I don't know when Robert the Bruce was around. Was it the 1400s or something? Very, very long time ago. It's gone on ever since, until I think it was the 1980s they stopped giving money to Cullen. So Cullen kicked off. I don't know if it went to court or what.
I would have thought so,
But
wouldn't it?
Cullen actually challenged this, saying, look, we should be getting this money every year. It's like a tradition now. Robert the Bruce said we can have it.
Man of his word.
Man of his word.
Yeah.
And it was agreed, yes, OK, we'll carry on giving you the money. So Cullen still gets money because of Robert the Bruce.
Good on him, yeah.
I think that's an incredible story.
Yeah, I like that.
Now, story number 2. This is about a shipwreck.
Oh.
It's behind us. See the white plaque behind us? Let's go take a look. So there was a ship called the Brig Mary of London, 1807. It was the 7th of September. It crashed just off Cullen somewhere in the waters, and everybody on board perished. And it's said that all the bodies, silks, clothing, everything was getting washed up on the shores, and a lot of bodies were recovered, but none of them were actually intact. Not a single body was a full body. Now, they did recover the captain. Would he have been a captain? The man who runs the ship, who owns the ship.
Captain.
Berish Lyons. He was the shipmaster. There you go. They did recover his body, aged 41, and it is said that around his shoulders were 2 arms. And they reckon it is the 2 arms of the shipmate. You know the little boy they have on the ship?
The hand.
The hand, I don't know what to call him.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
The young boy they always have on ships.
Ship hand or something.
So,
left hand.
He obviously tried to save this ship hand.
Sad.
It's a very sad story, but it's a very interesting one.
Yeah.
So good on you, Berish. And he is buried within this churchyard.
What, the captain?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Along with, I'm sure, some other people who were on that shipwreck as well.
Take a walk round?
Yeah, we'll have a quick walk round. That's a nice grave there, look.
It's nice, isn't it?
There is a few nice ones. That's an unusual one.
Yeah.
Check that out. It's like a little cartoon character on the side. Little skeleton laying down. Apparently, you know, they've put skull and crossbones on all the...
Yeah, I was just thinking of that, but yeah.
Back in the 1700s and things. Apparently it's just to let everybody know that everyone is going to die.
Well, I was just thinking that. It is such a morbid reminder, isn't it? Seeing, but in a morbid way, seeing the skulls and the skeletons and the
It is, but it's lovely for us nowadays, isn't it, to see them?
I'd rather see flowers. Do you see this on the wall, Dave?
Yeah, I'm just getting to that one, Mazzy. There's a beauty over there. Look, someone lying down there. Looks a bit like an alien. But there is one over here, look. I'm guessing these were all done by the same gravestone maker. Because Mason. Because that is very similar to the other one over there. Yeah, the church is beautiful. Looks like it's been restored well. I'm trying to work out what that would have been. It's like a little garden shed made out of stone. But it looks like it's concreted up inside, so who knows?
Wow!
Mark R. You're going to like this one. We found an even older one for you.
I get excited.
Look at this. 1603. 3 wolves on there. I'm sure there was something about 3 wolves in one of the villages we passed recently. Oh no, they're not wolves, are they? I don't know.
They actually look like horses' heads.
No, I think they're pigs, Mazzy. My guess is wild boars. But that is a beauty. I wouldn't be surprised if this one is even older.
Definitely.
You can't read it. It's got angel's wings off her head there.
Is it made out of stone? It almost looked like iron, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is a stone one. But there is a few made out of iron in Scotland because we've seen them. But that's an old one.
Yeah.
I'm actually inside here. I feel like I've been buried. Don't know if I'm supposed to be in here, but there is a gap in the railings.
You're not doing no harm.
So, I think...
Cute, isn't it?
It is. I'm glad we stopped off. It's only a mile and a half out of town.
We've got something exciting hopefully next.
Yes. We've got a few things planned for the day. It's very early in the morning, so we're just starting. But that is the end of Cullen and this video, so we hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, it's the end of the video. They've got to come back.
They've got to come back.
Oh.
So we'll leave you with a beautiful stained glass window and a beautiful church here in Cullen. You all take care, have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.